Ah, I figured it out. All right, I am so sorry, y'all. This is the first time I have ever gone live, and I'm just using the webcam on my computer because I was going to use my GoPro, but I have to have like 1,000 followers on YouTube now in order to use the GoPro to go live, which I do not have yet. One day. So this is the live stream. I apologize. I'm doing my best to look at the camera to say hello to everyone. But I got to look at the comments too to make sure I'm catching all the comments. So let's see here. We've got 2 people watching. Give me a shout out. Let me know who's here. My wife is on, which is awesome. Thank you so much. Drop a comment in the comments. Ask some questions. Stephanie says, hey. She's in the other room with the baby. Well, I don't know if she'll come out later or not. But let me know in the comments who's all here. I don't know how to really tell who's all here and who's not. But if you guys got any questions, I'm open to questions. There's Josh Verwers. What's up, man? Thanks for showing up. So this is our first live stream, and it's just this is what it is. Nothing fancy. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna have some fun. I'm sorry we're late. I was having some technical difficulties. I've never gone live before on YouTube, so this is the first time. But yeah, so if anybody has any questions, maybe about Vlogust, about our trip coming up, this or that, what have you, I will be more than happy to answer those and see what's going on. My man Eric, ¿cómo estás? Estoy bien, ¿y usted? Amen. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna have a video ready to be uploaded tomorrow morning. I'm gonna not pre-publish it, but you know what I'm talking about. Have it in the queue, ready to go, and be published tomorrow morning. But tomorrow morning, we're leaving our house. Muy bien, Eric. We're leaving our house here at 7 o'clock Central Time. Let's see here. It is 7:15 now. I don't know what time it is wherever y'all are. I think most everybody's about an hour ahead of me or more. But we're leaving about 7 o'clock our time. Our flight leaves at 9 o'clock. And we fly from Zacatecas here straight to Chicago. No layovers, no nothing, just straight to Chicago. And then my father-in-law, Stephanie's dad, is going to pick us up and take us to Michigan, back to the town where they're at. So we're excited to get up going. And I'm excited to bring you all along on the journey with our Vlogust challenge. We, like I said the other day, I posted a vlog that I lost my microphone. So I apologize for the audio of my vlogs coming up the rest of this month. So the thing about being a vlogger is you take your camera with you everywhere you go. You take your microphone with you everywhere you go. You sit it down and you run over here and you pick it up, and then so I don't know where I set my microphone down at, which kind of stinks, because if I set it down outside somewhere, I don't think I did, but if I set it down outside somewhere, somebody probably ran off with it. So it might show up sometime sooner or later, but I don't know. It was the Video Micro, just the one everybody uses. So I want to get the Josh, what do you call those? The other Rode lapel microphone. I forget what it's called. The Rode Go or something like that. Rode Go, I think is what it's called. Yeah, the wireless Go. Thank you. Yeah, I want to get one of those and try that out as well. But I don't know. Those are kind of expensive, so I might just stick with the Rode Micro and go get that. But anyway, hey Trey, yes, first of many, hopefully. And hopefully as I as I grow, my camera setup will get a little bit better too, and I'm not just using the camera on my computer right now and the microphone. I bought my wife a Canon camera. Is the Canon Rebel T7. I know, Trey, I'm sorry, but yeah, I bought her that. So in the future, we'll get the adapter and all that, and I might just use that for the live streams. But right now, it is what it is, little by little. I remember a song when I was a kid. It said, "Little by little, inch by inch, by the yard it's hard, by the inch what a cinch." But then you saw the light. Trey uses a Sony camera for all his stuff. Do you take pictures and stuff with that too, Trey? I know Josh is a Canon guy. No, just video. Okay. It's just the T7. It's just the Canon T7 is what I bought her. Yeah, I know Sonys are usually for like videography and stuff. But I bought Stephanie the Canon T7. It's just the Rebel T7, just the basic model or whatever, because she wanted to get into photography. She's been wanting to get into photography for a really long time. So I finally got her one. She's actually really good at it. So, I mean, she's still learning all the ins and outs of the camera and stuff and doing the bokeh effect and all that. But it's still a great camera. Really enjoy it. Stephanie says, "Gracias, amor." Thank you, my love. You're welcome. She's the best. So, Canon is greater than Sony. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll be able to get a Sony and a Canon and like maybe do like a video or something on it and compare the two. But that's one day when I get rich and I can afford getting both of them. I don't see that in the near future though as a missionary. So, has anybody got any questions maybe about the mission field or anything like that? Well, I've got a quick story for you. We've been living here in this house for about 2 months now. And the lady who is renting us this house, she used to have that house for sale on the market, but then she took it off and just wanted to rent it. And she's a super nice lady and everything. And so she rented it to us. She's happy to rent it to us. Well, last night, probably about 9:30, this guy pulls up in front of our house and said, he's got pictures of the house, the inside of the house and everything before we moved in. And he asked us, he's like, "Is this house number?" And told us the number and everything. Like, yeah. He's like, "Okay, well, I'm supposed to come by and look at it because it's for sale." And I'm like, "Sorry, dude. If you want to come in and look at it, the lady who owns the house needs to come here, and she needs to be the one to tell me that because I don't know you from Adam." So we called the landlady afterwards, and she's like, "No, I do not have it for sale. Do not trust anybody that says they want to come in and look at the house." So it was kind of scary, but he never showed up again. Praise the Lord. My wife says, ¿Cuál es una de tus cosas favoritas sobre tu esposa? What is one of your favorite things about your wife? One of the things I love about my wife is how amazing of a cook she is. She's great. She's a great cook. I love her to death. There's many, many traits about Stephanie that I love. That is one of them. Anybody else have any other questions about the mission field, about our trip coming up, about what cameras I use to vlog with? I obviously don't use a microphone anymore, just a built-in microphone on the cameras that I use. But yeah, Vlogust is going good. It's a challenge. Sometimes I have to rush through things just to get a video up for the day, but it's challenging me creatively to be able to produce a video every single day for 30, 31 days, however many days are in August. It's definitely a challenge for sure. I don't know how you guys do this. You guys live stream and you can just continue talking and all of that. What is the biggest lesson you've learned about yourself since joining YouTube? Since joining YouTube, that is a good question that I've never thought about before. The biggest lesson I've learned about myself, probably that I was not as good as time management as I thought I was. That is for sure. I thought I was like this great time management expert. And then I started making videos and vlogs for YouTube, and I found out I need to work on that a little bit more. I'm a type, as Trey says, a type 7 personality, or in our company, we graded by colors, and I'm a red, and then I tie in blue and green. So I'm a very focused, like go-getter type of person. And I can be so focused sometimes that I forget about those around me, and I could just plow through the mission. And so time management also includes being conscious about those around you. And sometimes I can forget that, and I can be center focused. And my wife says amen about that. And she says I need to work on that. And I do, I really do. But that's probably one lesson I've learned about myself since joining YouTube is time management. It's just so important to be able to manage my time, to be able to, and Stephanie says, es la verdad, being able to shoot the video, create the video, yet still have time for my family and still have time to prepare for the ministry. And still, now that I've started my own business, being able to work my own business, it's just juggling so many different things and just trying to keep things intact. That's one of the reasons I only vlog once a week. It's just because it just takes up so much time, and it's hard to do it more than that. But I wanted to do Vlogust, and I wanted to challenge myself creatively to create more. And I really do think that this will help me in the long run. Even though I may only continue doing it once a week, it's just going to help my creative mind to understand more and how to be able to pump out a video. Being self-aware, it really does help. It really does help, for sure. And it's different too, vlogging here in Mexico, because I'm vlogging mostly to people in the States who speak English, so I have to speak English. And so I'm out on the streets and stuff, and I'm talking to a camera, I'm talking to my camera in English, right? And so I'm yelling at this thing in English. And then I look around and I've got like, this person over here is looking at me, that person over here is looking at me, and they're all like, what is this guy doing? Why has he got a camera and speaking English and yelling at this thing and sitting down and running away and turning around and running back and just doing all crazy things? So it's a little embarrassing because everybody here in Mexico is obviously speaks Spanish, so I stand out like a really bad sore thumb. But you do what you got to do to make the videos, do what you got to do to create and put it up there. So embarrassment or not, that's what it is. I have thought of doing Spanish, and I'm going to. It's just to do a Spanish vlog. I'm sorry, let me context. Josh asked if I've ever thought about doing Spanish vlogs. Yes, I'm going to do Spanish vlogs. But in order to do Spanish, I'm not fluent completely in Spanish yet, so I have to think more about that. I've got to think about what I'm going to say. I have to think about more detail about how to do a Spanish vlog. So that's really the only thing that's really held me back from doing it. I'm going to do it though, and I'll probably end up doing it in Vlogust just to have another filler video. There are some days where you just got to put up a video just to put up a video because that's the challenge. But I'm going to start doing them in Spanish as well. And I'll probably do like, I might try to do twice a week, one in Spanish, one in English eventually. What about? That's a good idea. Throwing a Spanish segment in my English vlogs. That's a good idea. I never really thought about that. Yeah. Doing a 60-second Spanish what's another S word? I'm trying to think of another. Yeah, anyway, a 60-second Spanish segment. There we go. 60-second Spanish segment in my English vlogs. That's a great idea. I'll probably start out doing that at least. So, but I mean, my wife is like, she's really good in Spanish. I'm not as good as she is. So, but she doesn't like getting in front of the camera. So I don't know if I'll ever get her speaking in a vlog. I mean, she's spoken before, but not like extensively. So, but we love serving the Lord here in Mexico. It's such a great Mexico minute. I did do a vlog one time about my Mexican adventure or something like that. Yeah, I think that's going to have to be the key, just making a bridge to go from English to Spanish, going little by little. Like you said, just do a little segment in my English vlog in Spanish, and eventually make that bigger and bigger and bigger, and just kind of move that into a complete Spanish vlog one day. One day for sure. What's our biggest need as far as missions? Prayer is our biggest need. And I know that sounds generic, that sounds general, but it's so true. That really, really is our biggest need is prayer. Lately, just this past month or month and a half, really, it seems like Satan has really, really been attacking us really hard. This whole situation with my daughter, this situation with this guy coming up, trying to look at our house because it's for sale, and just trying to get on our nerves and just things like that. It's been very hard. And as a human, from human eyes, I don't get it really, because I mean, we're just being faithful. We're going soul winning. But our church is not that big. Zacatecas, the longer we live here in Zacatecas, the more I realize how hard of a city to reach this is. This city is a very, we call it rancho, kind of like a pueblo, a small village, colonia type of town. You know, the old Western movies you watch, the ranchos, you know, how they're real small and very inclusive. Even though this is the capital of the state, they're still in that mindset where they're very inclusive and they're very hardened Roman Catholic here. And the more I'm realizing it, it's so hard to reach this area. But I mean, we're just being faithful. So I mean, our church really is not growing that much exponentially. We've got a family that's coming very faithful, and you know, we're seeing them grow little by little. But it's not a huge thing. I mean, humanly speaking, it doesn't seem that big. But man, Satan is just attacking so hard. But we're just going to be faithful. I mean, like I said, I don't get it. And Satan wants to stop us because he sees something's happening. And it may not be that I see it anytime soon, but it may be a few more years before I actually see what God has in store. But one thing I've learned, God is sovereign. God is good all the time. And he has a plan for everything, no matter how minute or how big it may seem to us. God has got a big plan for our lives, and he called us here for a reason. You know, and I don't know exactly the whole plan that he has for us here, but I know that he has a plan for us to start a church. He has a plan for us to tell people about Jesus Christ. He has a plan for us to disciple people, and he has a plan for us to reach this area for him. And that's what I know, so that's what we're going to do. But as far as the big scheme of things, I don't know. God sees it, God knows, and we're just going to keep plugging along until God says otherwise. Thanks, Trey. Yeah, you understand about the church plant thing and how difficult it can be, and it's just as hard on the mission field as it is in America. America's a hard mission field as well. Yeah, Josh says if you weren't a threat to Satan's kingdom, he wouldn't be opposing you this much. Yeah, last year in August, I believe it was around this time. No, it was November. We were in Monterey. Many of you remember the vlog I did, but we were in Monterey and got our car broken into and just cleaned us out. I mean, just took everything out of our car. And I told Stephanie, I said, man, the devil really doesn't like us. We must be doing something right. So I don't know what it is. I'm just going to keep doing what we've been doing and just ticking the devil off. But hey, that's all right. Anybody got any other questions or anything about anything? About me personally, my family, about our ministry, about the culture. The tacos are amazing. And I want everybody to come and experience the tacos here. You have to do it sometime or another. Oh, it's amazing. Since we moved into this house, our church has a prophet's chamber. So we're able to, we call it prophet's chamber, missions quarters, guest room, whatever you want to call it, whatever, area you're from. I know everybody calls it something different depending on where you're from. But we've got that. We've already had one missionary come through and stay in there. If we ever have any guest preachers or guests from the States or whatever, we've always got a place for them to stay, which to me is awesome. When we were moving, Stephanie's like, you're more excited about this guest room than you are about moving into our house. I'm like, yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah, we've got a beautiful city here. It's very old, and the downtown, we call it El Centro. It's very rustic and very colonial. Well, not colonial-ish, like you would think in the States. It's a lot of brick roads and just very old buildings and stuff here. Old cathedrals that are just gorgeous, except this one, it's very creepy when you go in there. They've got all wood floors and it creaks when you walk. It's very, very creepy. But a lot of old cathedrals and just old buildings and museums and stuff like that. It's a very old city, so it's got a lot of history and stuff to it, which I love. I love going to museums and I love history. My wife doesn't so much, so we don't go that often. But I love doing that. What are you looking forward to the most about your upcoming trip? Okay, I'm obligated to say going to see our family. But aside from that, going camping. Oh, I'm so excited about going camping. Yeah, good answer, Trey says. Yes. Yeah, brownie points. But I'm excited about going camping as well, because here in Mexico we can't go camping because it's dangerous. But I love going camping. I loved going camping when we were in the States. Anytime I was able to, I would always go. But it's something I'm really looking forward to doing, because it's been 5-6 years. Yeah, 5, 6, maybe 7 years since I've gone camping. So I'm looking forward to going camping. But it will be in an RV, so it's not like I'm going to be sleeping on the ground outside in a tent or under the stars. But it's still camping. So I'm looking forward to that for sure. And coming up with creative ways to vlog it. It's going to be in the woods, so we're going to, and it's in Michigan. We're going to be up on the lake. So I'll be able to take the vlog to the beach and all that. So it'll be a lot of fun there for sure. Looking forward to that. Yes, there will be air conditioning. There will be a bed for me to sleep in, and it'll be nice. It'll be very nice. Way better than getting an air mattress and sleeping in a tent on the ground. Not that I'm opposed to that, but I am. It is getting harder to to sleep on the floor and stuff. My wife would say it's because I'm getting old, but I'm only 29. I'm still in my 20s for a few more months. I'm holding on to that. I'm holding on to that for as long as I can, up until the clock strikes 12. Gabriella, do you want to come be on the live stream? Come and tell everybody how you're doing. That is a great idea, Josh. I'm not going to tell y'all what that idea was. If you're in the comments, you can see, but Yeshua, what's up, man? This is Gabriella. Say hi, everybody. Say, I'm doing much, much better. Thank you all so much for your prayers. Say, thank you so much for your prayers. Yeah. We have some medicine that we give her twice a day, once in the morning, once in the evening. And she takes it like a champ. Yeah, say like a champ. And she's going to be a vlogger one day as well. But she takes it twice a day, and we bought some M&M minis to kind of reward her, to help, kind of give her medicine and stuff. So she takes it well, right? Yes. I say I take it well. So are you going to be a Christian vlogger one day too? Oh, I don't know if I can say that or not. I guess YouTube flagged it. Trey. Trey said the other day he tried to do what do you call it? Yeah, the Google ads for one of his videos, and he put in Christian vlogger, and it got flagged. So I don't know if we'll get in trouble for saying that or not. All right, go back to mama. Say bye. Bye. Here more. Thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate the support. And Yeshua, keep up the good work, man. You signed an LC today. I think you did. I'm pretty sure you did. Did you seal the deal, Yeshua? Are you still on here? Maybe he's gone. Okay. Not yet. Okay. All right. Well, if there's anything we can do to help, let me know. And yeah, so I'm excited. I'm looking forward to what the future has in store for us. Yeshua is he's a DT under me. So if you don't know what that is, I'm sorry. So, all right, I'm at 28 minutes right now. I'm gonna go till 30 minutes, then I'm gonna call it time. So we got a couple more minutes. Does anybody have any more questions that they want to ask in these last couple of minutes before we get off here? Yeshua, by the way, I know 30 minutes already. Shenanigans. Yeah, Josh usually goes for like an hour or so, man. He's pro. He's pro. Yeshua, if you're still on here, I was born in Germany. I don't know if you know that or not. I was born in Heidelberg, Germany. My dad was in the army, and so I was born over there. I know you're from there and stuff, so I don't know if I told you that or not. I just thought I'd throw that in there and let you know. All right, Joshua, here's a question. We left when I was 2. Yeshua, we left Germany when I was 2, so I don't really remember it. But one day I'm going to go back and visit. One day. I did meet a missionary there that was there in Heidelberg, and I just thought that was the coolest thing ever. So one day I'm going to go visit him. Who is your favorite pastor apart from yourself that is doing Vlogust? All right. I'm going to have to say this. Mi amor. My daughter is dipping my keys in the mop bucket. And are you up for, okay. I'm going to say this because I only know one other pastor that's doing Vlogmas. So he is by default my favorite pastor doing Vlogmas. And that is Joshua Verwers. I don't know another pastor that's doing Vlogmas. So you're it, man. You're it. Are you up for helping the vlog pastors on an upcoming video? Yes. Yes, for sure. I would love that. That is awesome. I love what you guys do. I try to watch as many as I can. You know how it is. I try to watch as many as I can. But you know, sometimes it's difficult because life, #life. But yeah, I'm totally down for helping out with the vlog pastors for sure. We could call it vlog pastor / guest missionary. So, all right. Well, if nobody has any other questions, I'm going to end it here. Yeah, send me that DM. We'll talk about it for sure. Thank you guys so much for showing up. Y'all are awesome. And my first live stream, I guess it went pretty well. If not, I don't care because I had fun. So, alrighty, that's it. We will end it right here. And thank y'all so much. For those of you that are watching in the future, if you watch it in the future, thank you for watching. And we'll see you later. Peace out.